The next step is to anneal them. We got them set up on the annealer. You got a flame going to them, going right to the neck of them. And what this does is it preserves our brass so it doesn't become brittle and crack when reloading again. So this will heat it up, make it soft again. So when I run it through the full length size die, our brass will last us a lot longer. And it's pretty easy, pretty fun. Just set it and keep going. We are all done annealing our brass. We got 100 pieces done today. Next step is to get our full length sizing die. This is a Hornady match grade full length sizing die. It has a custom bushing inside for that neck tension that we need. After that, we will go ahead and prime our brass. We will do a powder charge on our brass, seed our bullets, and go shoot it. Next step we do is we grab our Hornady One Shot, and this is lubricant so that our piece of brass doesn't get stuck in the die when we're reloading. So we get them in blocks of 50 and we spray them all around. Just make sure nice coat so they don't get stuck inside of the die. Honestly, I go extra because I've had a few get stuck on me before, and that is not fun. What a way to ruin your reloading process. All right, guys, we're back doing a full size on the brass with a Hornady match grade die. We're bumping the shoulders 2/1000ths back after it's been annealed. Once we do this, the brass should be in spec, no trimming. We will case prep the mouth, then proceed to prime the brass, do our powder charge, followed by our seeding our bullets, and we'll be ready to shoot again. Next step, we're going to prime our brass with some CCI large magnum primers. That's what the 7 SAUM takes. So there's 100 primers in this little container for 100 pieces of brass. Let's get started. I actually like this hand priming tool. Just makes it easy. Sometimes when I'm at work and if I got nothing to do, I'll prime my brass over there. So you're not limited and restrained to priming on your bench. So you could do this anywhere. You get a few that are upside down, shake the plate, and they will turn on their own. And keep shaking it. I think we're down to 2 more, as you can see. So these 2, I'll just move in with my finger. Pretty easy. There you go. I got 1 more right here. And they're all where they should be. So now, just go ahead and put the lid on. There's a little right there. Oh. Sometimes 1 or 2 will bounce. But in this case, it worked out perfect. There you go. Okay, so they're all in the correct orientation. We put the lock right here, so you can see them. They won't fall out. Once you slide this to lock the gate right here, up and down. And we insert it, we have it set to prime large pockets, and I will also set my trade right here. Remember, we're loading in blocks of 50. So, open the gate, slide it, they start to feed, and that's simple. Just grab it, prime it. Boom. Got a primer in there. And that's all we do. Look at that. Perfect every time, and you can just feel it It's flush. It's still, when the primer is not set correctly and you set your brass down, it will waddle like that because, you know, the primer's protruding too far. It wasn't set in there properly. But with this RCBS, I've had no problems. Alright guys, it took me about 15 minutes to prime these brass. We've got 100 pieces ready to go. Next we will use the RCBS Charge Master. We're going to load it with H1000. Get them all powder charged evenly at 66 grains. Go ahead and put the 162 grain Hornady match bullets inside of these and take it out. We're going to stretch it out 1,200 yards. And then, like I said, I will do a video with my rifle breaking down the components, the parts that I use for it, and just get data from it again. But this time we're going to verify it out to 1,200. So pretty excited for that video. It should happen here within the next week or so. So stay tuned for that one. All right. And we're back. I don't have my camera, so this is being shot on my cell phone. I got the brass all prepped, ready to go. We will be using H1000 again for the 7 SAUM. We're going to load 66 grains with the 162 ELDM. I got the Charge Master turned on and we're ready to go. All right. Okay. Got the H1000. I'm going to load up our hopper, make sure it is closed right there. Ooh. I'll go ahead and put the other bottle just since we're loading 100 of them. Should be good right there. Both these powders are the same lot. I order them in bulk sometimes, so I'll get like 4 or 5 bottles if I can. So I don't worry about that. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to calibrate it. There's a thing that says calibrate. It says 0, then it'll say stable. I'll click calibrate again, saying that it is. I have a 50 grain weight. So it should say that it weighs 50 and it's stable. Calculate again, then add a second one for 100. Stable again is at 100 grains. I'll calibrate it one last time to verify it. And it's verifying 100. So then I'll remove these. There you go. And I will put my little tray and I will zero that so that when my powder falls, it's accurate. Now we're ready to start loading. So as we're dropping powder, we're also starting to reload our bullets. We grab the ones that have already had the powder charge dropped on them, stick them in the shell holder. Over here we have a bullet seating die. We grab a bullet right there, drop it in the little slot, bring down the ram. Bring down the ram. We now have a completed round. Look at that. You're done. And we just keep going back and forth, dropping powder, seeding bullets. Okay, I wanted to show you guys my Frankford Arsenal Universal Seating Die. This is a seating die for your bullets. So this is where pushes the bullet into your brass case. So you grab the bullet, depending on your caliber, switch the stems, and then you could do micro adjustments through here. Here's your case right here with powder primer. Go ahead and ring it up. And it's crunchy, but don't worry about it. It's all good, believe me. Grab another one right here. Grab another bullet right here. This is a fast part, but you know, it's kind of time consuming. I think dropping the powder charge. There you go. All right, we are finally done. Took me a while. I am a truck driver, so I don't always have a set schedule, but I'm excited to have these done. I will be either shooting these at the range. If not, preferably where I want to be at is stretching this bad boys out to 1,200 yards. I'm really pumped for that. But all right, stay tuned.